Often when folks enter into behavior therapy for their dog, it's with the mindset that we are trying to fix the dog, which implies that there is something broken about the dog, that their behavior is somehow a flaw. And this often carries through even when we're looking at the function of the behavior. So if we say, well, my dog is displaying these behaviors because they're dysregulated, the dysregulation is a flaw. And so we need to fix that. But that really truly is not the case. And that mindset can actually cause a lot more harm than we think. It's not sort of a neutral framing. It's really imperative that we accept and love our dogs for who they are. And then that shifts the work from fixing the dog to supporting the dog, to helping them feel safer in the world. It shifts the view away from this idea that there is something inherently broken in the dog. And I think that's really linked to how we respond to distress in the dog's life. And I would argue that how we respond to the dog being distressed is potentially more important than any capital T training work that we do. Because if we're thinking about the behavior as something to be fixed, and often it is also very activating to us, and so we're perceiving threat when our dog engages in these behaviors, then our goal in that moment becomes to shut it down. And sometimes we quite literally do that through overt suppression. In some circles of the world, that is the training plan, as unskilled, uneducated, and unkind as it may be. But sometimes we try to suppress behavior in ways that we don't think of as suppression. Use positive reinforcement to teach an alternative, which for the learner can still feel a whole lot like, I don't have capacity for what you're experiencing right now. Your big feelings predict loss of connection to me, your safe human. It's sort of like if you were having really big feelings about something and you went to a trusted friend or family member, and their main purpose in interacting with you, however kind and well-intentioned it might be, was to get you to stop feeling the thing. Often that happens because they don't have capacity to hold space for your big feelings. So absolutely, in moments where our dog feels unsafe, we want to help them feel safe again. But we can't do that by trying to squash their feelings as quickly as possible. And I've gone down a bit of a rabbit hole here, but I think a lot of that mindset shift goes all the way back to the idea of, are we thinking of our dogs as broken? Are we thinking about their behaviors as good or bad? Are we seeing their behaviors as a mark of success or failure to how well behavior therapy is going, or how worthy we are, or how good we are? Are we seeing their behavior as a reflection of our good and our worth, or their good and their worth?